Breaking news that I would like to bring to our viewers first. This is visuals, viewers, that we are bringing to you on our screens. On camera, what we see is Afghans capturing Pakistan posts. Afghans set fire to Pakistan posts. The Pak post across the Durand line in Khost has been torched. And these are the visuals that have been released of this particular operation or attack, one would say. Afghans have in fact come out to claim 55 Pakistan soldiers have been killed. Afghan forces have come out to say they're committed to defending the very country. These are the visuals of the very particular area that we're speaking of, Khost in Afghanistan. And this is right across the Pakistan post. This particular area, it's a Pakistan post across the Durand line in Khost that's been torched. I'll bring in Mr. Qarar back into the conversation here. Mr. Qarar, I'd want to understand one thing. There is, of course, that history behind Durand line as well. It has historically been a very contentious and difficult place to control for both sides. We have seen escalations from time to time take place over this very area. One, I would like you to shed some light on that at this given point, that the role this particular line plays historically as well when we speak of the recent escalations. And the second, is Pakistan ready to, in fact, be able to even sustain what they are calling a war against Afghanistan? They are going through a phase of economic crisis and political crisis within the country, if we are to speak of.
Coming to the second question first, Pakistan has been profiting from this war already. They are lobbying for the counter-terrorism project to be handed over to them or to be subcontracted to them. That's one of the main lobbies of Pakistan in Washington and all over the world. They trying to play a victim. They were able to, like after the first escalation, Pakistan was able to gain 1.2 billion loan from IMF. They have been receiving funds through Qatar, through the counter-terrorism platforms, shared platforms with the USA. They have been able to also play Afghanistan as a use Afghanistan to balance their relationship with US, China, Russia, Iran, and the other countries in the region. So I don't think Pakistan has been losing much in this war. They are gaining, and also, as I said earlier about the realness or the trustworthiness of the pictures, of the images, because there's no journalism, like at least in 100-mile area from the Durand land on either sides. So Pakistan doesn't provide access to journalists to go there, and Taliban, of course, are not providing enough. All the pictures are either coming from the Pakistani army and the Taliban. And the previous escalation, we also saw that most of the, the casualties from the Pakistanis were reporting by the Pakistanis rather than to be by. And this is non-conventional in wars. Like in wars, people try to or tend to hide their casualties, but the Pakistani army in this war was instead trying to forecast or show that there is more casualties on their side and they are more suffering more. So to us, that seems like playing victim to gain more attention, to gain more profit from war, because Pakistan has been living on wars in Afghanistan. The only times where the Pakistani economy was spiking was when there was a war in Afghanistan. And since there is no war in Afghanistan, Pakistan's economy has been declining. So they try to make or to create another war and to make Afghanistan a liability for the whole region, for all countries in the region. And I think that all the groups that are in Afghanistan, the terrorist groups, they are still linked to Pakistan. And they still maintain those links, and they still, especially the religious groups and the political groups in Pakistan. As far as the Durand line is concerned, I don't think that's the main issue between Taliban and Pakistan, because their narrative is completely different from Afghanistan's national governments in the past. They are, in terms of with Pakistan, about those kind of issues. They openly call the line a border, and I don't think that's a main concern. The lack of control on the border also doesn't seem to be so valid, because Pakistan is able to control border for trade. So if they are able to control Afghanistan's pomegranate not to go to Pakistan, why aren't they not able to control Afghanistan's, let's say, so-called terrorism to go through the border to Pakistan? And I don't think Pakistan needs, to import terrorism from Afghanistan. They have a lot of their own problems, and that most of the godfathers of terrorism are still based in Pakistan. Most of the groups that has been training Taliban, the ideological gurus of the terrorists, are still located in Pakistan, so they don't need to cross to Afghanistan. That's just a pretext that they're making to victimize Afghanistan again, and to make that war profit from Afghanistan that has been, pending.
Right, Mr. Karan, stay with us. We are quickly just going to play out this particular reaction that's coming from the Afghan Border Force spokesperson. Let's quickly listen in to what he has to say.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Our forces have launched retaliate attacks in which 53 Pakistani forces members have been killed so far. Alhamdulillah, our forces highly motivated and committed to defending the country, and we will give a crashing response to any aggressor.
So yes, viewers, this is where we are currently standing at. There is claims, counter-claims coming in from both Pakistan and Afghanistan side. Pakistan on one side seems to be quite resolved about the fact that they will be launching a full-scale war and they will not be backing down this time. And remember, this comes in after negotiations that have taken place in Doha itself, with Qatar stepping in, and Afghanistan at this given point has to say that they will also be defending their territorial integrity. And of course, when we speak of this entire conflict, it is the Durand line. It's a historically known line when we speak of conflicts in this very region. It has been a very crucial part of past wars that have taken place in this very region. And once again, we see it at the heart of another major escalation. Whether or not it can completely blow up into a full-scale war, that is something we will be taking a look at.